Well, during the Catholic Marketing Network trade show, Bonnie had the chance to learn about the St. Paul Street Evangelization team in Detroit. Let's listen in.
We founded St. Paul Street Evangelization about 4 years ago in 2012. And what we do is we go out onto the streets and pass out rosaries and miraculous medals and just talk to people about the Catholic faith, in a non-confrontational way. We took our inspiration from St. Paul, who would go out into the public spaces and areas and talk to people about Jesus and about his church. So that's what we do in a very non-confrontational way. And in just these 4 years, we've really grown now from one team of just a few of us to over 240 teams of evangelists. My role is I'm the founder. My wife and I and a couple friends founded it in Portland, Oregon about 4 years ago. And I'm also the national director. So the chapters start, a person will contact us through our website and they'll get in touch with us and we'll put them through training. And I'll get on the phone and I'll call them and I'll just talk to them and we'll set the team up. It's pretty simple. The whole idea of public evangelization for me started through the inspiration of St. Maximilian Kolbe. So one of the things that I felt called to was evangelize, but I had no idea how to do it. We hear about the new evangelization all the time, but the question is, well, how do I evangelize? And so I heard the story of St. Maximilian. What he would do is give out miraculous medals to, random people that he would, meet in daily life. And so did Mother Teresa. So I thought, I can do that. I can give out miraculous medals. So I just did, and I had amazing and awesome encounters. I remember I was at a restaurant, and I gave one to the waitress, and she said, "Oh, my boyfriend's Catholic," and it just started a really amazing conversation. And I asked her if she'd ever considered becoming Catholic, and she said she had, but she didn't agree with all of the teachings of the church, like on abortion. So I gave her a simple explanation, and by the end, we just became friends. And I went back to that restaurant about 4 months later. I'd never met her before. I thought I'd never see her again, but I did see her again. And she recognized me, ran up and said, "Sit down, I have to tell you something. That day that I saw you, I had just found out I was pregnant and I was going to have an abortion, but I knew that God sent you for me to be a sign to keep my baby." And so she opened up her jacket and she was pregnant, and that baby's alive today because of that miraculous medal, that encounter. Yeah, and so it was experiences like that where I became convinced that 2-minute conversations with people that I'd never met before, that God could use those conversations to open up, to give grace and to bring people into the faith, save lives, back to the faith. So it just started from that, and then it just spread across the country. So we have experiences like that day in and day out. It's amazing.